Hello everyone, it's Derin here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're a new viewer, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. First and foremost, your girl is finally back to black hair. I don't think you guys understand how much it feels like I'm just back in my element. Like, I feel like this is just my signature look, and as much as I love like the blonde highlights, I'm really happy to be back to black. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump straight into today's video and cut to the chase to let you guys know that I am taking a gap year. So yeah, it's official. My post-graduation plans is that I'm taking a gap year. So now that that's out there, I'm gonna kind of explain how I've kind of reached this decision, because honestly the process was not smooth, I'll tell you that. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of talk you through everything that's going on and share what I'll be getting up to on my gap year, why I'm taking a gap year, and what I'll be doing at the end of it. So let's dive in. Okay, so essentially, if you guys have been following my post-graduation plan journey on YouTube, you'll know that I've always wanted to do a master's after my undergrad, which for anyone who's new, I studied fashion, public relations and communication at London College of Fashion. But because I don't really want to go into the fashion industry, I knew that I wanted to broaden out my degree by studying a master's in general communications or within that field. Okay, so the foundations have been laid. For my master's, I wanted to apply to schools not only in the UK but also in the US. And for anyone who doesn't know about the process with the US, if you are applying in your third year or your final year at university, you have to take this fun little test called the GRE exam. And I looked at the textbook to study for that and I was like, I am not doing that alongside my final year at uni. So I actually decided not to take the test and instead just apply the year after I'd gotten my degree, because it would mean that I don't need to sit the test because they already have your degree, which they can use as an assessment. And so on that basis alone, I knew that I had to do a gap year if I wanted to apply for the schools in the States. Yeah, that's when the idea of a gap year was born, and it's something that I was really looking forward to do because I really wanted to travel. I wanted to make travel vlogs, I wanted to do some interning, I wanted to save some money, and just thought that it would be such a great year to kind of experience life and do so many different things, and obviously just take you guys along with me for it. Then obviously Rona happened. Shout out to Rona. So obviously when the pandemic hit, I kind of got a bit nervous because my biggest plan of this gap year was to travel, and obviously if traveling is not feasible, I didn't really know what else I'd be doing. And then the same goes with kind of like the job market. If people are losing their jobs and we're in a recession, then how am I going to be able to gain internship roles and stuff like that to kind of fill out my year? So after having a long think and speaking to my head of course at my university, speaking to my parents, we decided that it'd probably be best for me to actually just go ahead and apply for my master's this year, because if there's no jobs going around, if I can't travel, then basically there's no point in me just taking a gap year and not really doing anything. It would just be a waste of time. So instead I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do a master's. I'll just do it straight after I graduate, get it out of the way, and I would have just kind of done my traveling in that summer of post-graduation. So yeah, that was the plan that I decided on, and unfortunately this decision was kind of made a bit late. For anyone who's unaware, the cohort in a master's degree is usually very small, and specifically for the courses that I was applying to, there are about 40 to 50 spaces for each individual course. But nonetheless, it said that applications were open, so I did what I did. I sent off my application, and then yesterday, or I think 2 days ago, I got an email from admissions to let me know the decision of my outcome. Long story short, I actually did receive a place to study at my dream university, but I wasn't given my first choice program. I was given the second choice because what I initially wanted to study had actually filled up. Aww. Can you see how I'm feeling right now? So over the last few days I've been thinking, like, do I want to just go ahead and study my second choice, or do I just want to wait literally until October, resubmit my application as one of the earliest applicants, and hopefully receive a space to study for next year? And so that is actually what I've decided to do, hence why the gap year is being taken. I just figured that, you know what, like, masters cost money, masters is something that like you should really be passionate about doing, and for this second choice course, it isn't something that I'm like dying to do. As much as it is relevant to the field that I want to enter, I just feel like I am okay with waiting and resubmitting. I mean, I'm such a big, like, everything happens for a reason person, so I'm choosing to see this as like, by next year hopefully the pandemic will go away and like you can actually start this master's at the campus, because obviously right now everything is online, and just have like an overall better experience. So yeah, that is basically everything in a nutshell. I am taking a gap year. I got a master's offer, but it's not for the course that I'm dying to do. And so yeah, you guys will be seeing a lot more of me, because whilst I'm doing my gap year, I'll obviously have all of the time in the world to be doing YouTube. And obviously if Corona dies down, then I will still pursue some traveling. Obviously a few months ago, you guys saw me talk about wanting to rebrand. So I've actually been doing content planning for what exactly I want to turn my channel into now that I'm basically doing YouTube more full time, and I'm so excited. So yeah, in a nutshell, that is basically everything I wanted to share with you guys. I just want to say thank you guys so much for your continuous love and your continuous support throughout every decision that I make and everything I do. Like, aww, it means the world to me. I feel like I just cannot express it. But yeah, I want to obviously make sure that I'm putting out things that you want to see. So if there are literally any video requests that you want me to do, then comment it down below. I want to deliver the content that you guys want to see and build an amazing community between us all. But yeah, that is all for today's video. I literally said that it'd be short and sweet, and I've been filming for 15 minutes, so like, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are as excited as I am for my gap year. If you're not following me on my Instagram is linked down below as always. And I guess I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.